Hey guys, it's Spirit, and welcome back to Subnautica. The sun is rising, and I've been doing quite a bit of farming off-camera, and as you can probably see, I now have a beacon, because I found all the parts, found all the fragments while I was out farming, and I have completed my first beacon, and used it to name and mark my base, my first real base in this vast ocean, which I have dubbed the Blue Donut. Which, that name comes about because when this thing at night, you can see it from a long ways away because it lights up blue and it lights up in a blue ring. So I called it the Blue Donut. Anyway, I have put down a medical kit fabricator. I put down a radio. We might get to some of those missions today. And how do I close you? There we go. And I come bearing gifts. I have tons of stuff, tons of titanium, and in fact I had to expand my storage back to its original size because I ran out of room for all this friggin' titanium. So I am probably going to have a lot of capability to expand my base once I get once I get all the, whoops. Put you in there. Well, I might put you in there, just for safekeeping until I get my, until I get the necessary stuff to be able to expand my base further. And so, I was just in the process of checking out some locations further near the Aurora, which should yield some Seamoth Fragments. Hello. Hello, what are you called? Reefback! That's what you're called. The great whales of this majestic ocean. But yeah, I was hoping to go over nearer to the Aurora today, and hopefully find some Seamoth Fragments, but that puts me in danger of running into one of the most feared above non-cavern dwelling creatures in this entire game, the Reaper Leviathan, and my fingers slipped and hit the jump button, and apparently my character is jumping in fear at the thought of running into those things. But anyway, I've put down a radio in my base as well, so we're going to listen to some of these.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Aw.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, where is Lifepod 3? Gotta go check them out along the way. There's Lifepod 3. Well, it's not, their Lifepod over here isn't quite in line with, where we were going, but I guess we can take a bit of a detour. Is that? It looked like a bomb fish went off over there. Oh, you guys landed smack in the middle of the stalker area. I'm just gonna pick up this salvage while I have the opportunity. Yep, you guys landed right in the middle of stalker territory, and apparently weren't as skilled with the Tai Chi knife wielding as myself. And that's a Sea Glide Fragment. I already have a Sea Glide, but that'll give me some titanium. And how do I get into you? Oh boy. Oh boy. Lifepod 3 crew report. That's gonna be sad. I know I have oxygen. And what else did I get from that?
New blueprint acquired.
What did I get from that? Let me see. There's that. Did I get a new... I picked up a whole fish while I was out farming, but let me see. Oh, I got a compass. That's a compass from that. Alright. And I also picked up the grav trap as well. I'm still not sure what it does. I was gonna wait till this episode to actually build one and try it out. But when I got the beacon, I just couldn't wait because, well, It's kind of hard to find my base in the dark, unless you run right across it. Oh, and I also got the bioreactor from place over there. Oh, and I also got the swivel chair and a counter. Just some elements to make my base seem a bit more like home. But yeah, you guys kind of died. You landed smack dab in the middle of the Stalker Forest. Hello. So anyway, I've been farming up here on the other side of the life pod from where I've been normally. Way out over here, because there were a few wrecks over here, so I started looking around for resources. And I found quite a few caverns over here, more so than on the side of the safe shallows that I decided to build my base. And I had to dodge that pack of stalkers. I ran smooth through the middle of them a couple times, and they just couldn't get a lock on me because I just buzzed the tower and left. Just pick up all the fish. Pick up all the fish that I can on my way. Hiya. I'm gonna need some. Probably give me the peepers. All the peepers. Boomerang. Give me the boomerang. Give me the boomerang. Give me the boomerang. There we go. There we go. Stocking up on food and water. But anyway, this is the area. Let's see. Yep, on this side of the little floating rock there are dozens of really deep caverns around that I've been farming lots and lots of titanium, quartz, copper, and unfortunately no more silver or gold. But as you can see, there's a lot of deep caverns. I am not gonna get caught out by them. But anyway, let's just pick up some more quartz and see what's in. See what's in here. There's gold. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. But anyway, what I've been meaning to do was come over here more. Is there anything interesting in here? That's a Glide Fragment, which I don't really need, but will give me some titanium. And yes, I'm aware that I have 30 seconds of oxygen left. But I've been meaning to go this way, the long way around on the Aurora side of the safe shallows. There's more limestone. Just get some copper. Not that I am in dire need of copper. But been meaning to go around here on the Aurora side of the safe shallows because there is more wreckage to explore. And let's see if we can't find anything useful. Anything in you? Anything in you? Let me see. Did I think? Yeah, that's... I already, Oh, hello. Hello, Stalker! Come at me! Come at me! Hiya! Get out of here!
30 seconds.
Run for your life, I have a knife! Yeah, this is the wreckage that I, This is the wreckage that I actually got the, what was it, the beacon from. It was sitting over here, just kinda minding its own business, and I came up like, hey, I need you. So, let me see. Ooh, that goes off into the deep, deep, into the open plains where the Reapers like to hang out. I'm not too certain I should be going over here. I was just gonna check out that box, see if there was anything in it, but nope, there is not. Anyway, I'm gonna keep exploring around this side of the Aurora. Maybe I should go up some so I can actually... Yeah, get my light off. So I can actually see what's going on. Oh, there's my base. I went completely around... I completely circumnavigated the safe shallows, apparently, and landed back over near my base. Oh, how about that? So... Huh. I have to go in here eventually if I want Seamoth Fragments, so now's as good a time as any. Give me that spadefish.
Discovered.
Alright, let me just pick up some more salvage and get out my... I have the bioreactor already, so that's just gonna give me more of that. Can I pick up any more salvage? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Alright. More? Yes, I can. That's probably gonna fill up my inventory. Yep, my inventory is full as a bus, but I am going to just
30 seconds.
snack on a peeper, and then I'm gonna head back to my base. Head back to the Blue Donut. That's the name of my base. That is now the official name of this base, is the Blue Donut. Let's see here.
Oxygen.
I know, I'm running out of oxygen. I am also nearing my base, so I'm just going to crunch up a bit of this salvage and return to you once we are back on the hunt for fragments. Let me see, do I have the materials to make a compass? I know I can make copper wire easily, but what does a wiring kit entail? 2 silver. I think I can spare that. 2 silver, and that was gold. I need to come up here to my copper locker as soon as I actually, like, drink and eat some of this to open up my inventory a bit. Yeesh. Then come over here, get me some copper wire. And I believe that will give me... Well, I need to make the wiring kit first. Duh. And then after I get that, now I believe I can make the compass. So I will never get lost again. Ooh, that is nice. That's a nice little... nice compass there. Let me see here. West. That way. I assume this means I'm looking west. So, actually, I seem to have been completely directly backwards. Because I said, I was assuming that way was north, which it is in fact south. So I said if the aurora is pointing west when it's in fact pointing east. Well, how about that? See, okay. Have a look at this have a look at my base from far off. You see, since I have the glass there, and the inside kind of illuminates blue, if we can get the beacon to stop overshadowing it, but, like, the base kind of glows in a blue circle, which is why I called it, the Blue Donut. Because at nighttime, this thing looks amazing. I'm very proud of this little base for my first attempt. Admittedly, it's not as big or grand as it possibly could be. I might try the gravity trap this episode if I remember. It's not one of my top priorities. So, let me see, I just gotta put all this stuff away. Oh, I have so much titanium. I'm just gonna, like, dump it in with the copper, and if that fills up, I'm gonna dump it in with my other metals. But, well, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put in my copper first before I can dump that stuff in. But, I'm just gonna put the rest of this in with my precious metals. And deposit my gold, put away all my stuff. And then I'll get back to you once we are on the hunt once more for the fragments of stuff out in the open plains. Alright, the sun is rising so we can see once more. We have our majestic reef backs to watch over us in this endeavor. And picking up salvage along the way, just to fill up our inventory to the maximum. Because why would you ever return home without a full inventory? Why would you ever go anywhere without a full inventory? Well, that actually depends. Those things are hostile as all heck. That little red fish there, that will bite your head off if you give it the chance. So, I have got to scoot past this reef back. Okay. Praise the sun, we have air and light. and joy and happiness. Actually, the Etherean statement is praise the light. We do not praise the sun, we praise the light. Let's see, Rick the Barnacle. What did I get from that? Did I pick it up? I don't think I picked anything up from that. What the heck was that? Huh. There we go. There we go. Just getting some of these. They come off in weird. They come off at weird angles, so it's kind of difficult to tell where. Can I coral shell plates? Can I remove that, or I don't know. Might scan it later, but anyway. I would say that's probably, oh, we are really close to the tail end of the Aurora over here. But anyway, I'd say that's pretty close to, I'd say that's pretty much enough farming the reef back for resources. Let's get down to the bottom of where we need to be. Let's see here. Oh, there's still a lot of resources to be had from this area, but we are not here for resources in the specific this time. We are here for... That is a nuclear waste disposal unit, which we are here for fragments of stuff just like that. Is there anything in here? Nope. We are hunting for fragments. Ooh, scanner room fragment. I'm going to enjoy having one of those once I get it. Ooh, that just needed the one. It just needed the one piece. Let's go up into the light once more so that we can breathe without. Oh my gosh! I've been cutting my breathing breaks way too close. I think, because like if you. Oh, I believe that's probably a Seamoth. That is a Seamoth. I do indeed need a Seamoth in my life. And there's a whole bunch of... I saw shadows from bitey fish around. There's lots of things to be scared of around here. Need to be extra careful. So, I'm gonna need to expand outward and look for additional wrecks. So I can hopefully find a lot more of what I'm looking for.
Oxygen.
Is there anything in you? Oh, laser cutter fragment, I need that. Alright, that's 2 of 3. Once I get... I did find a wreck over in that general direction that had a sealed door that needed to be cut open, so... The laser cutter is going to be really useful for me pretty early on, earlier than I expected it to be, because it's usually like the bigger wrecks way out in the deep water that have the sealed doors. But, okay, there's another wreck over there. I'm going to head out to that one after we get some air. Tell me that isn't the prettiest thing in existence, just seeing the moon massively looming behind those clouds. That's such an Etherean-style view. Okay, let's see what this wreck has to offer us. What is that? That's a scanner room fragment, which, if I'm not mistaken, should just yield a couple titanium. No, actually, I didn't. It just unlocked the scanner room as a concept. The first one just unlocked the scanner room as a concept, but it didn't actually give me the blueprint itself. Let me just take a look around. Is there anything in here? Nope, that's closed. You should be able to open those somehow.
Oxygen.
Yep, I know. I'm dying of asphyxiation, I know. Oh, come on. Make it. Gosh dang it, I died. That was stupid. That was a stupid moment. Okay, yep, I should probably be more cognizant of those I lost all of the salvage. Dang it. Okay, but I didn't lose my blueprints. That's good. That's excellent right there. So, well, to be honest, the vast majority of the stuff that I lost there wasn't, it wasn't too useful. It was just, like, more titanium and more salvage and garbage like that. But, you know, that always sucks when you die and you lose all the stuff you were just collecting. Okay. Because, like, I don't really need titanium. I'm not really in dire need of titanium at the moment. So, let me see. I finished going through this wreck. And I was over here looking through that one. Is there any others off in this direction? Let me see if... I really need to get the,
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember that,
30 seconds.
way down here at the bottom of the ocean, my, oxygen goes down way faster than it does at the surface, so probably gonna have to break to breathe way more often than before. Oh, there's all my stuff. I can get it all back. How about that? Yeah, just give me all this. Give me all of you. Come on. I'm gonna head back and put this all away before I continue forward. I like these reefbacks just ominously hovering over the landscape like starships. That just looks so cool. I'm probably gonna... I might add something to the VDC story lore about creatures like that float through the aether, like floating through the air, like living starships. That would be amazing. Just come back and park inside my blue donut for a while, just to put away everything and make sure I don't actually, just to make sure I don't actually lose half my stuff to, stupidity. Yes, just dump all the titanium. Once I get a bigger base with, like, proper round multi-purpose rooms, I'm probably just gonna have an entire section of the base devoted to just storing titanium. Alright, the sun is going down, so that seems like it's gonna put a damper on our parade with exploring these wrecks. So we're just gonna come over here and see if we can't find anything else useful out of this wreck over here before nightfall. And there's a pod over there. So I'm probably gonna explore that pod next. Alright, is there anything in here?
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance. Depth 1932, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Oh, there's that entrance to, like, the deep dark caves over there. I might throw down a beacon at that entrance if that's indeed what it is. Let me see, that's not too far away from my main base, so... Like, if those caves lead down into, like, the deep dark underground cavern biomes, then I'll probably just throw down a beacon over there. Is there anything else in this wreck I can scan? What are you? Third scanner room fragment. I might actually just build a, I might build a scanner room off of my existing base.
30 seconds.
Okay, is there anything else? Anything else? It's a bioreactor fragment, just gonna give me some titanium. So... Oh, that's a table, but that's 10 seconds of oxygen, so I will be back to get that in a minute. Okay, don't die. Don't die. Don't die! There we go. Now, you would think that managing your oxygen wouldn't be this difficult, but, like, you get into this mindset of, oh, I've got enough time, and then you just don't. There's more bioreactor pieces. And let me see, is there anything down here? What is that?
30 seconds.
Scanner room. Ow! What did I just get? Did I just get bit by something? Oh, there's a thorn plant spitting at me over there. All right, so there's a sunken life pod over there. Let me just. I'm gonna go explore that. See if there isn't any. What I really need are Seamoth Fragments. Because, whoops, that's more tiger plants over there.
Passing 100 meters.
Alright.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let's see, what have we got here? Open database. We got Ultra Glide Fins.
Acquired.
And we got an abandoned PDA.
30 seconds.
Is there
Integrating new PDA data.
anything else? Can I get in this life pod? Yeah, there is that. There doesn't appear to be anything else, so I'm gonna make a break for the surface before I drown. Okay, so with night falling, I'm gonna head back to the Blue Donut. Because, one, it's creepy as heck out here when you can't see, and two, I just can't see, so there's no point hunting around for stuff in a dark environment, even with my my little Sea Glide's light on it. It can't really do that much for me. So the Blue Donut is going to remain my home till daybreak. Just throw away all this titanium into my chest over here. Alright, now, what I'm gonna do now is I need to build a high-capacity O2 tank. I think I have all the resources for it. I've got my standard O2 tank, I've got tons of titanium and glass, and I think I only need one silver ore, so let's take out that. Let's take out a couple titanium, and out of our quartz chest, let's take enough to make some glass. Let's see here. Let's make some glass. Let's see if we can't. What else do we need? Let me see. Okay, we need 2 glass. Do that easily. Then what else do we need? We need 4 titanium, so I need to take a bit more out of my storage, which I am more than obliged to do because I'm basically swimming in the stuff. And so we have all of that, and then we need to just take off our standard O2 tank so we can upgrade it into a high-capacity one. Now then, here we go. We now have 135 oxygen. That is pretty nice. Pretty nice. So, let me see. While we're here, let's listen to the next message on the radio.
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I think, judging by his explanation of the situation, I may have already gotten that, but I'm not entirely sure. So I am going to actually build a couple beacons, because I'm probably gonna need to mark locations as I find them. Let me see. Oh, I can build a rebreather now, so the depth won't really, affect my breathing. But I'd have to sacrifice my radiation suit capabilities for it, so I probably won't get that until after I fix the Aurora. which should be sometime in the next couple episodes. I'm going to put that at the top of my priorities list. But for now, I'm going to need to gather up a few beacons. I'm going to need to put those beacons on number 5. And then, what upgrades do we, blueprints do we get? Oh, we got the scanner room stuff. And did we get any other? Oh, we got the ultra glide fins. That might be something worth getting once I get a modification station. Alright, day has come once again, and we are off to discover the fate of Life Pod 17. It seems like they might have landed on the opposite side of the safe shallows and discovered the other entrance to the cave system I was talking about over there. So let's see if this hypothesis was correct. They are way far out there. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to venture this far out, but I'm going anyway. Alright. Life Pod 17. Life Pod 17 is coming into view, and that sand shark is infected. Grade A infected. My gosh. Oh, and there's tons of sand sharks around here. That's not a good sign. Alright, just make a break for the interior. Aya! Oh no! Nope, nope, nope. Nope, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You can't fit in here now, can you? Get out. Get out. Get out. Ha! Alright. Abandoned PDA. I'm probably gonna have to take, like, just take an episode and read all the PDAs that I've acquired. Which, I might do... Probably not in this episode, but later. Like, one of the next few episodes, I'm just gonna take a, just take a whole episode and read off all of the, PDAs and data stuff that I've got so far. So, we'll see if that pans out. But in the meantime, let's see if there's anything else we can salvage from this side of the map while we're here. Because I see wreckage. I see wreckage. I don't want to go too far out in this direction because, further out you go, the more Reapers you run into. Now, is that Bioreactor? I want Seamoth Fragments. Come on. Give me a Seamoth. Or better yet, just a,
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What I need before I get the Seamoth, or around the same time as I have the Seamoth, is a, mobile vehicle bay, so I can actually build my, so I can actually build the Seamoth, as it were. Salvage, salvage, salvage. I got my scanner ready, out and ready. I might build, like, another small base on this side of the safe shallows, because this seems to be, like, a... Oh, that was gold. That's really useful. It doesn't seem to be a lot of scannables in this wreck, just a lot of salvage. Just a lot of metal salvage, which isn't too awful useful to me, considering I'm already swimming in titanium. I don't know, it might be helpful later when I'm, like, trying to build Cyclopses and huge bases, but I don't know. Well, I am way far away from all of that, so it would be kind of nice. I might actually just do that in this episode, like, come over here to this side of the safe shallows and build a, build another small base. Although, I'm not sure if I should build a full base, or... I mean, it'd be nice to have, like, just outposts every so often. But, okay, we've got wreckage over here. I'm gonna need a laser cutter to go through that. That's a bioreactor fragment, which means it's just gonna give me more titanium. So I don't need it. What is this? Seamoth! Come to me. Come to me, darling. I have 2 of 3. I
Passing
need...
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Of course it is. But, anyway... Yeah, I should probably see if I can't get a laser cutter. I'm not sure where else to look for laser cutter fragments, but I'm definitely going to want to mark this with a beacon. So
30 seconds.
Let me just... say doors wreck, because it's just to remind me that it's a wreck that has doors to cut through with the laser cutter. So there we go, and I think I'm just gonna keep circumnavigating this way back towards the Aurora and see what else we can find. Anything in here? Nope. I don't see any more wreckage on this area, so hightail it out of here. Let's see if we can find anything else. That drops off into sandy nothingness over there, so... Oh yeah, that out there, past my range of vision, that's where the Reapers are. So I'm definitely not going to want to go out there unless/until I can find fragments of a Seamoth. Because I'm going to need one of those to travel fast enough to get past all that malarkey that is the Reaper Leviathans out there in the abyss. Like, just knowing that they're there is terrifying enough. But the thought of going out there and searching through an area that's infested with them, I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. Where on earth would there be more Seamoth fragments? Possibly over directly closer to the Aurora? I'm not entirely sure. I might just have to go look that up, where the, and I know I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna have to go look that up, but it's like, it's not really... Oh, my inventory's too full. It's not really cheating, it's more of just, like, where should I expect this to be? It's not really, like, spawning it into your inventory or something like that, which I don't even know how to do that in this game. But, yeah, I would rather just go look up what biome I'm supposed to be looking in than waste, like, 6 episodes and a whole bunch of you guys' time just scatterbrain looking around where it isn't. Okay, I gotta get rid of some of this salvage, just because it's cluttering up my inventory. See, this is why I didn't really go for a lot of salvage during the beginning when I didn't have much storage space, is just you acquire so much titanium from collecting all the salvage from these wrecks that it's eventually you just run out of space to put it all. Alright, it seems like we've got another life pod message, so let's see what this one says.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over?
Ooh.
Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try it again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Now, I've heard the Sunbeam's, I've heard the Sunbeam Captain's lines from a couple other playthroughs, and I actually like the original version a bit better, I have to say. Or maybe that's just because I'm used to the original version, like I heard it multiple times on different people's playthroughs, but I don't know. Give me that paper, 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 paper. Okay, so my Sea Glide is out of battery, so that's probably going to be of paramount importance. That is a beacon fragment, which is going to give me, shock horror, more titanium. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be loving the amount of titanium that I have once I actually have enough, but, well, night is falling, so I'm going to head back to base and get myself a fresh battery from, let me see, where is it? From my overabundance of acid mushrooms. Anyway, I'm going to make a couple, I might make like 2 or 3 batteries just to have on standby, and once we deal with that situation, I'm probably going to head back out towards the Aurora, or towards the aft end of the Aurora, looking for Seamoth Fragments. You know what I really need? A battery charger. Because then I could just keep reusing all of these instead of having to make more. So that's probably going to be a priority once I think I need blueprints for that, but once I get it, I'm definitely throwing one down. Meditations of the Brain Coral Monk. How is it that the reef back is so large, yet able to float higher than any of the other fish? One must ponder the deepest of life's mysteries in order to achieve true wisdom. Okay, so we're heading off to the east, which is toward the front of the Aurora, which I'm not entirely sure why I'm going up here. It's just in my field of vision. Did we already cover this wreck? Yep, I think we already did. So, let me see here. We're gonna have to swing around. We're gonna have to swing around towards the Aurora, across the top of the safe shallows so we don't run into any. I'm not bothering to pick up any more wreckage. I'll come back for it if I ever find myself in need of titanium, but for the moment I could care less. Anyway, and more titanium, right as I say that. Anyway, I am in search of fragments. This is getting rather close. Getting rather close to the Aurora, so gotta keep an eye out. Because this is the territory of the Reaper Leviathan. Is pretty close to the back end of the Aurora here. But we mustn't let that deter us too much, because there is goodies to be had. Going up close. Let me see here. Can I get... Where is... all the Seamoth bits? I need the Seamoth. I need the Seamoth. I must have my Seamoth. Where are all the pieces? This wreck has literally nothing. Oh, that's cool. Let me scan this desk so I can have like a command and control center at my main base once I build it. Okay. Let me see here. If I remember correctly, the Seamoth Fragments should be near the tail end of the Aurora? Maybe? And they're being... I remember a lot of the people that played this before found them, had to go into Reaper-infested waters to fet...
30 seconds.
That was a Reaper. That was a Reaper. I'm going back. I'm going back. I heard it, so I'm running. Goodbye. Okay, so I just went and looked up some stuff. Apparently, the area I was calling the plains is in fact called the Grassy Plateau. With the sand sharks and the red grass. It's actually rather pretty. And apparently, as well, that place is where you find Seamoth Fragments, which would explain why I found one near that wreck. And apparently, according to everyone in the comments of that Wikipedia page, that wiki page, LifePod 17 is the crux of where most... I just missed all those fish. LifePod 17 is apparently the crux of where most Seamoth fragments are. So I'm going to need to go back out here. That's creepy. See them rolling out of the green mist. But anyway, I'm gonna need to come back out here and search around, because this is apparently the place where one is to find Seamoth fragments. Let's see here.
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, yep, that's definitely down into the deep dark abyss. So I'm gonna drop. Let me see here. Let me edit the name. There we go. I'm not sure what the proper name is, I just know they are deep and they are dark. So, the name works. Alright. LifePod 17. You met an untimely end, but you have given me at least one additional Seamoth fragment, if I'm not mistaken, right beside the pod. So... I'm still gonna need a mobile vehicle bay before I can actually acquire the Seamoth itself, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. That's a Seamoth fragment. Gimme it. Gimme, gimme. Boop. I have... Do I have it? Do I have the Seamoth? Where is it? I do indeed. I have the Seamoth, and all I need is one more fragment of the mobile vehicle bay, which should be... Yep. If I remember where the others were. Should be in the same vicinity around one of these wrecks. Alright, we're circumnavigating the safe shallows again, so everybody keep your eyes peeled for wrecks. Because it is around this area, around between the creepvine forest and the safe shallows, right about here, that I found two of the three existing, two of my three current modification, I keep saying modification bay, it's the mobile vehicle bay fragments. Let me see. And as if on cue, mobile vehicle bay fragments. There we go. So now we can head back to the Blue Donut and see if we can't get this show on the road and get me a Seamoth. Now, that image right there of just this vast empty blue and that massive thing just rolling out of the blue. Like, if those things weren't docile as all heck, that would be terrifying. But fortunately enough, they are indeed gentle giants, the blimps of the ocean, as it were, because they just hover lazily across the sky or the water, or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, we need to build a mobile vehicle bay, and I'm gonna put it somewhere probably out there, so I can potentially build larger submarines like Cyclops Eye and drop them in the water. But before that, let's see. Ow, that hurt my ears almost. But anyway, let's see what our next radio message is.
This is LifePod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
So where did they originate from? I'm not seeing any... stuff. Is it in here? Life pod 6. Oh, wow. Well, well, it's no wonder you guys died. You sunk down to 100 meters. So, in a area infested with sand sharks. Well, rip. Let me see. I have... There's plasteel ingots. We're gonna need a lot of them for, what we have in mind. Gonna need titanium ingots, lubricant, and a power cell. I believe... how many ingots? Just one titanium ingot. And then one set of titanium ingots. And then we need lubricants. Let's see, where are you? Just need some creep vine seed clusters for that. And then a power cell. What is the... 2 batteries and silicone rubber. I've got that. I can make that right off. Wherever I put my ring around the rosy, got my pocket full of acid mushrooms. Gotta find where I put this stuff so I can actually make it. Alright. I get myself a power cell. And then just gotta head off to the creepvine forest. And probably get myself a couple bladderfish, because I'm running low on HP. I'm running low on water HP. No, my HP is fine, it's just my water that's really suffering. Oh, I don't even need that. I have lots and lots of pre-assembled water, so I'm good. Oh, and of course I would come out here at night, looking for creepvine stuff in this forest. But, you know, this stuff goes all the way up to the side. Okay, I just need to stop being creeped out by it, because, like... I don't need the creepvine sample, I need the creepvine seed cluster. So, I only think I only need one. I'm heading back! Blue donut! Back to the blue donut! Hiya! There we go. Mission accomplished. And now we can make some lubricants. And with all these things combined, we have the Mobile Vehicle Bay. And that is going to take an absolute eternity. And my inventory's full. Alright, we're going out at night. Because why not? And we are going to launch the Mobile Vehicle Bay. Let me see. Right about... Well, I know it's gonna pop up to the surface, but I'm just thinking like... Right about here should be perfectly fine. So that whenever we build other stuff, it just falls down right about here. So... we must release the Mobile Vehicle Bay. Alright, here we are. Get up here on this thing. See... We only have the blueprints for the Seamoth, which isn't actually too big of a, that isn't too tall of an order. We've got titanium, a power cell, some glass, lube, and lead. I believe I might have the capability to have all of that ready to go by the time the sun rises to its zenith. Cell, 2 batteries, and the silicon rubber. Silicon rubber. And I'm gonna need... I forget how many. I think it's 2 acid mushrooms, 2 a power cell, and 1 copper each. Should be. If not, I can come back. But anyway, we can make 2 batteries. Yep, that is indeed the recipe. We got 2 batteries, and now we can make a power cell. Alright, so now we have the power cell, titanium ingots. Now all we need is the lead, the lube, and I forget the 5th ingredient, but we have another message on the radio, which I will get to once I have gotten the ingredients and made myself a Seamoth. The 5th ingredient was glass. There we go. I need 2 pieces of glass, and let's just sit here for a moment and enjoy this beautiful eclipse. Seriously, this game has some of the most beautiful lighting I've ever seen in a video game. I mean, just... mwah, beautiful. I might actually beacon my, mobile vehicle bay, just so I remember exactly where it is. Here we go. Let's see here. There we go. Mobile vehicle bay. So now we can get back. Alright, there's the Deep Darks Cavern. There's the blue donut. And up there is my mobile vehicle bay. There we go. All the beacons are in working order. Everything is online, functioning proper. Now we just got to take, get some lubricant, make some glass, and we will have ourselves a Seamoth. And I think I've got all the ingredients. Time will tell. Actually, the mobile vehicle bay will tell. Yes, I do indeed.
Seamoth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Yes, indeed it is. But I would rather have fast and safe than anything else. Oh, it's beautiful.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can't really tell if it's faster, per se, than my... Oh, it is way... This is way faster than my, my Sea Glide. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. I love it. I love the whole... I love the fact that I have so many little screens to look at. I wish they all did something. Like, I wish they had, like, radar and sensors and stuff on it. It's just... This is just beautiful. I love it. I love it. I can go way far out here real quick. See if I can't spot any more wrecks around the perimeter. Oh my gosh. I'm just going for a joyride now. This is amazing. Alright. This is a wreck, I think. Yeah, I've already been to this wreck. But let me see here. Does that lead down into the deep dark? I think it might, but I don't think I'm ready to go down there just yet. Ow! I just built this thing and I'm already damaging it. That's not any good.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I have to, wrong button. Ah, you get the heck away from my Seamoth. I will knife you. Good sir. Alright, I just had this thing for all of like a minute, and I'm already needing to repair it. Alright, there we go. Back to full HP. Here we are. Okay, we've got this big, huge wreck here that looks important. Looks like there might be something in it. Is this the wreck that we... No, this is actually further out. Wow. Probably gonna have to investigate this wreck. First real mission of the Seamoth. Investigate this wreck and play mobile air container for me. Ooh, water.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Yep. Alright, what is that? Is there anything... Whoa. Whoa, can we not play the horror movie music? That is a battery charger fragment. I need that. It's like, can we not play the horror movie music when I'm peering into the abyss? Composite plant pot. Ooh, that's cool. Be able to, oh, I got the chic plant pot as well. Gonna be able to grow plants in that. Might need the, Alright, I'm gonna have to take care not to get lost in...
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That didn't have anything inside it, so, not sure. Any of this scannable? Any of this? Nope. That had nothing of any value inside.
30 seconds.
Oh, of course it does. I'm gonna need to get back to my Seamoth in rapid order. Hello. In fact, I'm gonna pull you over here. I got a submarine. Alright, let's get out and pick up some more salvage because we don't have enough already. I'm swimming in titanium and picking up more salvage. Well, you can never really have too many resources, but you can only have too little storage. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Is that thing guarding something that I need? Is that thing guarding Is that thing guarding something I need? Or is that just salvage? I can't go in for it, but I think I have pretty much enough. Look. Oh, there's another Seamoth fragment there. Where was this wreck when I needed all the stuff? I had to go way out of my way to find all this. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Go for it. That's metal salvage. Is there anything scannable in here? There is not, so I am going to dip out before the poinky plants can poink my face.
100. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, hello. Hello, little piranha. Alright. So, this wreck yielded, stuff that would have been useful, like, 30 minutes ago. Okay, that drops off into the whoa, 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 whoa. That drops off into the dunes, I think. Which is not where you want to go with anything less than a Cyclops. Because big things with big teeth lurk out that way that I do not want to deal with yet. But by the same token, I'm not sure if I can progress toward getting a Cyclops without going out that way, because it doesn't really seem... From everything I know, I feel like the Cyclops isn't really in the Safe Shallows area, or the areas immediately around it, so venturing out there eventually might be a necessity. Alright, I'm lost. I need my beacons. I'm gonna breach the surface. Leaping sea moths. Alright. We're heading back to familiarity. And I am going... Hi! Hey, buddy! Ha! You can't hurt me anymore! But I can hurt you. I can hurt you very badly. And that is a fragment of a grav trap. Which I don't particularly need, but that means there's going to be other stuff around here that I haven't scanned yet. So I'm going to pop out and do that. I'm going to get a trash can, because I totally need that down here under the sea, as well as like 60 billion sea glide fragments. I mean, granted, I am happy and grateful that sea glide fragments were so plentiful that I could find them anywhere, but it's a little disconcerting when that's all you can ever find is sea glide fragments. Alright, anyway, we need to get back. Need to return to the blue donut, which seems to be... Where is the blue donut? Where is the... There you are, over there. I was going the wrong direction. I'm on the outside of the... the life pod's orbit around the Aurora. So here we are. We're heading back to base with our new brand spanking new Seamoth, and I can turn the lights off to conserve power. How about that? So we have a car now, an underwater sea car. We're gonna come in here, process all the salvage that we got today, and figure out where we want to go from there. Alright, since I have the resources, I'm gonna turn a lot of this titanium into beacons, just to free up some space, and so I can have a lot more beacons to throw down if I need them. Okay, so I think my first priority at the moment is gonna be building a bigger, better base, and for that I'm gonna need... Let me find them real quick. I'm gonna need the multi-purpose room, which is only found on the islands in the other survivor bases that they built on those two islands. But, well, the other survivor bases they built on those islands and elsewhere in the caves and such. But the islands are the safest bet, so I'm thinking that my next course of action is going to be taking a voyage to either the floating island or the solid island, depending, probably both, but I think I'm gonna do that in the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to see more, then please do subscribe, and make sure to follow me on social media so you never miss an update. Until next time, I'm Spirit, and I will see you all later.